So I'm here to talk about Truma's Combi diesel heating system that can be fitted to your camper van or motorhome. Now this is a single unit, it's normally located under a bed or a seat base that heats both the air inside as well as the hot water. Now that can run off electricity, off diesel, or a combination of both. And it's worth noting that if you are on diesel, it runs off your main tank and the inlet pipe will not allow it to drink all of your diesel, so you've got no diesel to get to a fuel station the next day. It will always have that reserve level. Now the control panel itself is also powered by an app. You can download this from your app store and it will allow you to have complete functionality of the control panel from your phone. Say for example, you're in bed, you'd like it to be a few degrees warmer before you got up, you can get your phone, turn the heating up, wait a few minutes, and you're good to go. But let's delve into the control panel now and show you the functionality. To wake up the control panel, you first need to press the home button. And then you'll need to unlock the screen, and then it will take you into the main menu. Now from here you have a room climate, hot water, the iNet X app, notifications if you get any error messages, you can turn it off, and also you have the settings. Along the top you have the time, the date, the Bluetooth connection, which is for the iNet X app, and at the top right the all-important plug symbol that lets you know that you have 230 volt power. Now let's say for example we need to turn the heating on inside the camper van. We press room climate. Room climate is switched off. From here it will give you the option to turn on the heating or the ventilation. Now the ventilation is purely the fans inside. So if you need to circulate air, if it's a warm day, you'll go for ventilation. As it's a chilly day, we can go for heating. Now from here, it will give you two settings. It will give you the current temperature and it will give you the temperature that you are setting the heating at. So let's say we want 25. That red circle means the heating is heating up. You have options here of fast and comfort. Now if you're used to the old CP Plus panel, that will be the same as Boost and Eco. Now the power source here, if we click on the electric, this gives you the option of diesel, electric, or a combination of the two. At the moment we have 900 watts of electric. The Combi unit has two elements inside, both of which are 900 watts. So if you want 1800 watts, that just turns on both elements inside. If you want a really fast heat up time, you can turn the diesel on and the 1800 watts, and that will power it on both. Now it's worth noting that if you then turn on the hot water, these energy savings will be saved. So it will use the diesel and the electric. So let's just say we want to use diesel only, and then we can go back to the heating. So with the heating on, we'll go back to the home screen. We're going to turn on the hot water. Hot water is switched off. All we do to turn on is press turn on, and then we can set the temperature here. Now we have 40, 60 or 70, and at the bottom it will tell you what each temperature is suitable for. So if you want to do the washing up, there's 40, a shower at 60, or a longer shower at 70. You also have Boost here as well. This will give you 40 minutes of faster heat up time, but this may turn the heating off inside the caravan, your climate heating. So unless you need hot water immediately, I would turn Boost off so that it will heat up the inside camper van. Again, as I said earlier, the energy button here will take you through that combination of electric or diesel. Again, this will save it for both the interior temperature and the hot water. So we have the hot water and the interior room climate turned on. The iNet X app, if you haven't connected your phone, you can add a new device. Now this will prompt you to do so. If you follow add new device, it will eventually take you through to a QR code that directs you to the App Store. Now connecting to the iNet X control panel is the same as connecting to any other Bluetooth device. We're not going to connect on this occasion, but if you've done so, you'll have a green bar at the top here, like you have with room climate and hot water. Now we're going to go off to notifications now. This will let you know if you have any error messages. For example, if you've selected 230 volts electric and you haven't got a supply, you will have an error message that comes up here. Occasionally it will tell you how you could remedy a problem, but it's all displayed on this panel. We don't have any notifications at the moment. And then the turn off button is not quite as it says, because you have two options: standby and turn off. Standby, if you're going to bed, simply turns off the screen. So you would go back, unlock the screen, and then you're in the control panel once more. To turn it off, if I was to press turn off here on the right, that would turn off the whole screen, but it will also turn off the hot water and the climate inside. Right, the final button on the iNet X control panel is settings. You don't need to worry about this particularly. There are a few options here, such as language or display brightness. Device manager, that is not for your phone. That controls the appliances within your campervan, so don't think you will connect your phone through here. And then you have factory reset, touch calibration if you have a problem with the touch element of that, or open source. Personally, I would limit use to the language and display brightness. The rest you're unlikely to need. Now also in settings you have date and time, so if it's your first time out or if you've changed the leisure battery, you may need to set the time and date, which you can do so here. All touchscreen, very intuitive. And back to the home screen. So that is how to use your iNet X app in your campervan.